Yeah, very, Jim. I mean, if we look at our roster now, I think we're deeper at every position. Obviously, our goaltending has to be good to be successful this year. I'm very confident with the depth in our goaltending between Mike and Jason LaBarbera, Mike Smith. Yeah, on all intents and purposes, I'm like every other team in the league, very optimistic that we're going to have a terrific season.
They talk about Mike Smith. What does he bring to the team?
Well, I hope a lot of saves, quite frankly. Mike, we've always liked him in the past. Very athletic goaltender, flashes of brilliance, and then some average play. For us, there's a couple of reasons why we're so attracted to Mike. Dave Tippett had him in Dallas, and knew the personality. Sean Burke has a great success with big goaltenders, and I think people forget it, when we originally got Leo Brizgalov, there was a lot of inconsistencies to his game, and I think between the help we can provide Mike and maybe our style of play, a little attention to defensive detail, we think we can take him from where he was to be a good goaltender in this league. So between the two of them, we're cautiously optimistic we can get the kind of goaltending we need for success.
It won't be like handing him the job already.
Yeah, I think it's, again, Jason LaBarbera is a very good goal. I think we can use Jason more this year. You look at his numbers and the way in the games. I mean, he was a sacrificial lamb a lot of times last year. We'd 3 and 4 nights and then waltzing into Chicago, and then he'd stand on his head and we'd get 2 points. He did the same thing in Vancouver towards the end of the year. So I'm very good. He looks great. He's lost some weight. He's leaned out. I think he sees it too. That says, hey, I can play more games and help us win. So I really am excited about that position. Yeah, I thought last year the quality of chances we gave up were high. We have to be a little better. Now, the ironic thing is we scored more last year, and you always ask yourself, was it a function of maybe a little more offense and a little poor defense? But all in all, we have to play better defense. Our penalty killing has to be better. We know that. We had, I think we were 26 or 27 in the league rated last season, and that has to be improved. So there are areas of our game that can get better, but all in all, we're a committee here. We're going to be a pack. We'll be in the pack, and hopefully ahead of that group of teams. The way I look at the West here, there's 3 or 4 teams that arguably on paper certainly are quite talented, and then there's everybody else. There's everybody else in the conference, and we have to make sure we're ahead of that pack and put ourselves in as good a position possible to get to the playoffs and then win the playoffs.